Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Now today we have Jay-Z being forced to sell the Nets, Snoop Dogg talking about he couldn't vote, and 21Savage. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to subscribe, join that notification gang, and make sure you like the video in advance. Now, Jay-Z is known for making shrewd business deals that generally benefit him monetarily and solidified his position and status as a top-tier businessman in the world today. Now, not only does Jay-Z have an advisory deal with the NFL, but he also tried to gain a more secure grasp of the sports world by owning a piece of the Brooklyn Nets. Now, Forbes reported that Jay-Z bought a stake of the Nets in early 2004, putting $1 million of his money into the deal, which qualified him to own 1/15 of 1% of the team. Go on and do the calculation. We'll be here when you get back. Now, while you pull up the calculator, Forbes estimated that Jay-Z's piece of the Nets was worth approximately $350,000. Now, Jay-Z's company, Roc Nation, represents athletes. His owning a piece of the Nets and his company working in the best interest of the players would create a conflict of interest for Jay. You see, if he sold a good player from the Nets to another team, that would be working against a team that he has a stake in. So not being able to work in the best interest of individual players and the team simultaneously resulted in him being forced to sell his piece of the Nets. Now, fortunately, doing it this way enables him to help more athletes in the long run than he would have been able to as a co-owner of the team. And here you are with the big decision of whether you need to use the upstairs bathroom or the downstairs one. Now, Snoop Dogg holds down our number 2 spot, letting us know that he is not going to allow this election year to go by without casting his vote against Donald Trump. Now, back in 1990, he was convicted of cocaine possession, and in 1993, he pled guilty to gun possession. When Snoop was asked whether he would vote, Snoop revealed that his record was erased, so now he's able to vote. And he didn't vote in the past because he was under the impression that he was not able to vote due to his prior conviction. So be on the lookout at your voting booth. You should be able to smell it. Now, this one you're not going to believe, but I'm going to hit you with it anyway because I love you. Now stop me if you heard this one. 21Savage. Yeah, I know, but you haven't heard it from us. Now, apparently, the scene is set at a hotel. Hear me out. The eyewitness, just in case you haven't heard it, the eyewitness states the following. I don't even have to add anything to this. The eyewitness says, believe it or not, he just started tripping. That's what he said. I was inside the hotel at the time. Listen to this, y'all. I was inside the hotel at the time. I was at the front desk. A guy who was a guest, we checked him in yesterday, came downstairs, and I kid you not, he was just tripping. He just started saying, I'm looking for 21Savage. I kid you not. He said, where's 21Savage? Where the F is 21Savage? He started tripping, and he pulled out a gun on the girl at the front desk. He pistol whipped her a few times, and he let off about 4 shots. I believe he struck my coworker. Now, the interviewer asks, what in the world is going through your mind? Close quote. The eyewitness says, I was just trying, I wanted to help my coworker. I really feel bad, but at the same time, he had a gun. So I ran and called 911. I just wanted to make sure, that the police and the authorities got here. So everyone should be safe. Yeah. Interviewer says, you work at the front desk? He says, I am a supervisor at the Hilton. Another person asks, well, did you help the young lady? He goes, did I help the young lady? Yeah, I did. But his body language, he's nodding no. I helped as much as I could, it was just a crazy situation. Now the voice asked the supervisor, did you know the girl? His response was, yes, she's a good friend of mine.
I'll hold it.
Okay, yeah, I was inside the hotel at the time.
What you hear?
I was at the front desk, and the guy, he's a guest. We checked him in yesterday, and he just came downstairs. I kid you not, he just tripping, just saying, "I'm looking for 21 Savage." I kid you not, he said, "Where's 21 Savage?" He started tripping, and he pulled the gun out on the girl at the front desk and pistol whipped her a few times, and he let off about 4 shots. And I believe he struck my coworker.
What in the world was going through your mind when all this happened?
I was just trying to. I wanted to help my coworker. I really feel bad, but at the same time, he had a gun, so I ran and I called 911. I just wanted to make sure, that the police authorities got here so everyone could be safe.
Now, do you work at the front desk also?
Yes, I'm a supervisor at the Hilton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you help the young lady?
Did I help the young lady?
Let us know what you think. Was he really a good friend? And please, for the love of all that's good and holy, tell us in the comments what you would have done, please, if you love your family. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Much love and peace.